Dokkaebi, 5 minutes or less. One of the best attackers in the entire game. Even after the nerf she got recently where her logic bomb is on a cooldown, she is still probably the strongest support in the game. I'm going to go over why she's so strong and, you know, per usual, go over how to use her. So Dokkaebi's thing is the logic bomb, which is basically a little tablet she has on her chest. After 45 seconds, she gets her first charge of logic bomb. After another 45 seconds, she gets her second. She only gets 2 per game. What the logic bomb does is you activate it, it'll deploy. Every single defender on the map, no matter where they are, their phone will start to buzz, and you will be able to audibly hear the buzz. They can either wait out the full duration of it, and you can hear where they are, or they could choose to disable it manually, but they will be stuck in the animation of turning it off and won't have their gun up. So either way, if you get hit with a Doki call, you're fucked. And also, during the duration of the Doki call, every cam on the defender side will basically be blacked out until the call is actually over. So any defenders that have died early in the game that are on cams, they're basically out until the call is done. Chris and I did try to go through every single interaction encounter that Doki has. The only interaction we found is that mute jammers will disable the Doki call. After that, there's nothing else. You just gotta kind of tank it. If the rest of your team is pushing in and they don't know if there's someone near them, what you can do as Doki is you can use one of your logic bombs, and now anyone who is pushing in will hear that phone going off, and they will know, oh, there's someone right here, and they can swing it. Doki also has an ability where if she is in the game, defenders will start dropping phones when they die. If Doki can get a hold of one of those phones, she can hack into the enemy cams and see every single cam that the enemies have. She can see Vault cams, she can see Maestro cams, she can see default cams, every single cam the defenders have. Dokkaebi and the entire attacking team will now have full access to. What makes Doki so strong is, one, the fact that it's global. There's no range limit on this thing. Like, it just activates anywhere on the map and hits everyone on the map. And the fact that there is no real quote-unquote counter to it. Like, sure, you could be in a mute jammer, but that entails that you're near a mute jammer in the first place, so your roamers are a little fucked. The thing is, with Lion, you at least get the little timer up top that gives you a heads up to stop moving. With Jackal, he's dependent on someone at least having been there first. Deimos is dependent on if someone's been scanned, and even then, he still gets pinged during the death mark, and also is limited to his handgun. Like, there's no real counter to a Dokkaebi call except for mute jammers. It just happens, and there's nothing you can really do about it. Like, I normally don't talk about balancing in these videos. Putting the logic bomb on a cooldown shut down a specific kind of style with just Doki Rush. I think if they want to balance Doki to make her more in line, what they need to do is give some kind of like 1 or 2 seconds of, oh, hey, my phone's going off, and give you a chance to shut it down before anyone can actually hear it. Like 1 or 2 seconds of, oh, hey, my phone's going off. And then after those 2 seconds, if you don't turn it off, then everyone can hear the because as it stands, the instant you get Doki called, you're just fucked. There's nothing you can really do because they will already hear it. But if there's that 1 or 2 seconds of prematurely shutting off your phone, then there's at least some counterplay there. You can at least, you know, try to prevent the sound from happening in the first place. And if someone happens to rush there while you're doing that, they probably already knew you were there. And yeah, Doki, 5 minutes or less. One of the strongest supports in the game. If you're not much of a gunner, she is someone you're going to want to add to your kit. And yeah, peace.